gentle breeze stirs the trees as sunlight filters through the pines. The air is warm but soft, almost hesitant to disturb the stillness. Somewhere in the forest, far from fire and flame, peace exists. The kind of peace most people spend lifetimes chasing and never find. A single girl lies on a picnic blanket, pink hair, shorts, and a sketch pad. No demons, no fire, just sun, silence, and a sandwich waiting in the basket. She's alive with imagination. Framing the world between her fingers, she hums a tune only she can hear. Her eye gleams with inspiration, bright and golden, like the sun she's soaking in. She's not just drawing, she's seeing, composing, conjuring. Just right. On the blanket beside her, a small box of crayons rests, nestled in between giggles, grass stains, and imagination. The colors aren't just wax sticks to her. They're spells, tools, pieces of a world she's building stroke by stroke. Her hand hovers thoughtfully, fingertips dancing between purple and pink. A quiet hum escapes, the sound of pure, uninterrupted focus. Feet in the air, pencil in hand, and not a worry in the world. She hums softly, legs kicking lazily like the world is hers alone. A single thought floats across her mind. This is perfect, and for now it is. She's locked in her own world, one of color, light, and quiet joy. With golden eyes and a pink crayon in hand, she hums to herself like nothing outside this clearing even matters. Hum, hum. This is pure serenity. Sunshine, sketchbooks, and a girl completely at peace. And the best part? That drawing looks suspiciously like a smiling potato. We stand creativity. Our young artist hums in the sunlight, holding her picture high like it's her masterpiece. And in her world, it is. Forget galleries. This is joy in its purest form. Fresh air, crayons, and creativity unchecked by logic or gravity. Behold, the masterpiece. A sunny valley of houses, trees, clouds, and of course, her. Standing proudly next to her picnic basket like she just painted the Mona Lisa. Ta-da! The picture comes alive in her mind. Pastel skies, sketchy mountains, her doodled self smiling beside a perfectly drawn basket. If Bob Ross were a 6-year-old with pink hair and too many crayons, this would be his world. She gazes up at the crayon sun, and something shifts. A flash, a spark, a glorious ding of inspiration as she grabs the red crayon with the confidence of a mad scientist. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Her tongue's out, her brows furrowed. Something dark and delightful is hatching in that sketchbook. The birds stop singing. Even the wind pulls back, uncertain of what's being unleashed. She presents it to the heavens, proud, shining, and completely unaware of the eldritch horror she may have just unlocked. Hum! Something stirs. The sparkles change. They no longer look cute. They look intentional, focused, ancient. And then, crackle. Heat, sudden and sharp, cuts through the pink dreamscape like a jagged memory. The valley from her drawing burns. Smoke pours. Fire roars. What was a vision of peace becomes an infernal reality. She's added one little detail. A giant fire-breathing dragon soaring above the valley. Casual. If foreshadowing had a crayon, it would be bright red and breathing fire. Suddenly, the peaceful valley becomes hell on earth. Flames burst through rooftops. Smoke chokes the air, and the townspeople scream in terror. The word demons tears through the chaos. Not metaphorical ones. Actual fireborn monsters tearing through the town. While adults panic and flee, our pink-haired prodigy stands still. Crayon masterpiece in hand, blank expression. As if she didn't just draw the apocalypse. Hurry, evacuate! Everyone go! One villager looks back, sees the calm girl in the eye of the storm, and all he can say is, huh? One final plea cuts through the chaos. Hey, kid! You need to run! But she's still holding the book. Her knuckles don't shake. Her breathing doesn't hitch. Her golden eyes don't blink. The flames reflect in her gaze. But there's no fear, no urgency, just stillness. A villager, sweating, panicked, shouts through the heat, "Where are your parents?" As if there's someone left who could explain all this. She slowly raises one finger, not to him, not to the crowd, but to the sky. A searing purple beam cuts the sky with a sound like reality breaking. Pew! Screams erupt. Ah! No! Out of the inferno descends a shape. Wings spread wide, claws glowing, tail curling like a scythe. The shading, the posture, the drama. This isn't a demon. This is the final boss reveal. Doom! The earth shakes, the air warps. Even the lettering knows this just got real. He hisses, but not like a snake. Like a volcano letting off steam before eruption. Purple flames curl from his eyes, regal and furious. She watches him, face half lit by fire, unshaken, almost proud, and then she says it. That's my dad. A man stands in a swirl of black and purple energy, his face frozen in fear, surrounded by silence and shock. He stares ahead, frozen. Words fail him, thoughts scatter. All that remains is dread. The little girl turns on her heel and bolts, skipping away like it's recess, not the end of the world. Back at the picnic, she calmly pats the blanket, like nothing just exploded. "Hey!" she chirps as if greeting a neighbor amidst chaos. With stars in her eyes, she beams. "Wanna watch?" Same girl, smiling brightly, while screams of "No!" and "Ah!" echo faintly behind her. The man is now drawn in dramatic manga style, horrified, sweating, eyes wide with shock.